Everybody know we're live.
You go to Costco, right?
Occasionally.
What's the deal with their milk?
I don't fuck with Costco's milk.
Every grocery store I've ever went to ever in my life has milk in a gallon jug, and it's the stereotypical gallon jug. It looks like a gallon jug of milk, okay? Every place, ever. I'm 56 years old. I've been in hundreds of grocery stores.
What's your question?
My point is, Costco puts their milk in a different gallon size, like they're trying to reinvent milk or something.
Yeah.
It's milk.
Yeah.
The story goes nowhere.
This podcast goes nowhere. Is that the cold open?
It's the cold opener, right?
All right, listen. You're my children, and I love you, but you're all terrible at what you do.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome. This episode could put us in the podcast Hall of Fame. Give it up for your hosts, Mike and Darin.
Hi, I'm Darin.
I am Mike.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome, Cincinnati's comedy podcast. This is episode 315, and we are hot tonight.
Oh, my Lord. We look fantastic.
If you're not watching us on Patreon or on the YouTubes, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, you need to go to our website. There's a link to our YouTube channel. There's a link to Twitch. There's a link to all kinds of things.
Yeah. Holy crap.
I mean,
we've never looked better.
We've never looked better.
And what I love is the people who are listening to this show right now. I want you to listen. Imagine how hot and sexy Mike and I look right now, and then double it, because you cannot hear how good we look.
As good as we sound, we look that much better.
So much
The
more.
only thing now that's missing, I mean, we look like professional, what do they call them? Influencers.
Oh,
Podcasters.
yes, influencers.
The only thing that's missing is that I'm sitting in what looks like a Cracker Barrel chair.
That's right.
I notice that every time I make the videos, they'll pop up and it's like,
just rocking.
I feel like I should have a corncabe pipe in my mouth.
Looks
and
like a storm's coming through.
A cat with a eye patch on my lap.
Whittling. Maybe later on, me and you will play a game of checkers.
Drinking out of a jug with 3 X's on the side.
Right, get some good old shine. Anyway, welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome. We are happy that you're here. This is going to be a great episode. Later on, I'm going to tell you a story about Libby and I. We took Cameron. We were out and about. We decided to get some food at Waffle House, and boy, did we get more than a meal.
Did you get into a fight?
No. The story is epic, and you will not want to miss it.
So I've had a number of little things happen to me.
What's that?
I was almost late to work today.
Okay.
And it really annoyed me because I don't mind if I'm almost late and it's my fault. So every morning...
You're asking for it. I get that, yeah.
Every morning, I got to have a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. And I just realized I've been getting points with all my coffees. I'm at a point now where I think I get free coffee for the next 13 years. I've literally, for the past 2 weeks, I've got nothing but free coffee from them using my points.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
well, I'm glad you're racking up on them points.
Still going. So if I'm late because of that, then so be it. I'll take the hit. But I was things were going fine. And I used the Google Maps when I'm traversing from place to place.
From point A to point B.
Because, and it was like, Mike, don't you know where you work? Yeah, Mike, Mike knows where he works.
I asked that question before, yes.
The point is that it tells you if there's a traffic issue. So it has the path that I normally take, and every once in a while it says, maybe you want to go a different route.
You might want to go another direction, because the roads are backed up there,
And there are times when I ignore it, and I pay the price.
Screw it, I'm going to go this way anyway. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm stupid late because there's a yak jackknifed at the 40, and I can't get through.
There's yak milk everywhere.
It's a horror show. But I'm going, and I see there's so Google Maps, it puts lines like red lines and blue lines and brown, like yellowish lines.
Red is bad.
Red's bad. Yellow is I don't know about this.
Blue's good.
Blue's awesome.
Yeah.
Right. So I see red and yellow lines on the other side of the highway. Well, my side is not moving. And they're sitting a whole row of cars on the exit that I'm taking to get off of this highway to hell to go to where I need to go. And they're just moving at like 5 miles an hour because of an accident. But the accident's on the other side of the highway.
They're rubbernecking.
And it's not, well, Mike, emergency vehicles need to get through and they've probably closed off part of the road. No. As a matter of fact, there was a cop out there who looked almost as pissed off as me, waving. Cops they have very specific body language that they use.
Yes.
Right? They will pull their audio podcast. They will extend their arm and pull their hand towards their body, meaning, let's go, right? Giddy up.
So for the people listening, imagine Mike looking very sexy and doing arm movements.
Pulling movement.
Pulling.
This dude was pulling so hard, I could hear the whoosh of his hand. And I could see he was moving his mouth. You could tell when somebody's yelling, even though you can't hear him. He was mad, and he was yelling. Like, he would get down facing into people's windows, and he would jerk his thumb back like he's trying to get a ride. Like, get on out of here. Get out of here.
Get it.
And, so all you people that are rubbernecking and doing that, you're making me late for work.
You're making everybody late.
You're making everyone late for work. You're pissing that cop off. And... But by the way, that cop could be helping people, but no. He's over there telling you to do what you should be doing,
which is driving.
From the beginning, which is drive.
My question is, what the hell?
On a clear road.
Move forward.
At regular speed.
And you may say, well, Mike, or is that all you're going to talk about tonight is that pisses you off on the road? No, but I do have one more thing that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Longtime listeners will know that I'm very excited that I had gotten a new car finally.
Yes.
It now has a massive scratch/dent on it because about half the size of a golf ball rock flew out of a truck and bounced on the highway multiple times, and it kept getting higher and higher.
Boing.
And
boing.
I could have avoided it if I would have swerved off the road and went down the creek, as some call it.
That's what Bo and Luke Duke would have done. That's what Knight Rider would have done.
But I didn't, and it hit the top of my car, and it sounded like we'd been hit by a bomb.
Hey, what happened?
And I thought, well, gee, I hope that didn't scuff the paint. And I got out, and the good news is it didn't scuff the paint. I don't think that it did.
Right.
The paint that it removed completely is probably perfectly fine.
On the ground.
You're on the ground. But I now have...
Still attached to said rock.
Right. And I now have a bare metal strike where it hit, and it's in a dent.
It's a brand new car.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
it makes me sick.
I'm tired. I'm tired of it.
Oh, man.
I'm in a bad mood.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I went to a concert last night. Me and my buddy Dan, we went to see the Doobie Brothers and Santana. And over the last few years, I have become more and more of a Doobie Brothers fan. Last night, I am all in.
Yeah.
Absolutely all in. From here, moving forward, if the Doobie Brothers are in town, I'm going to go see the Doobie Brothers. The Doobie Brothers were 100 times more awesome. Seriously, I thought I would like the show. I didn't know I was going to love the show. They were amazing. Michael McDonald has never sounded better. And the other guys who, I'm sorry, but I don't know their names. But the other guys in the Doobie Brothers were insane good. Cool as hell, gifted, talented musicians, and you could tell they were having the time of their life. Don't you enjoy a show, Mike, when the guys performing are enjoying themselves?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were having so much fun, and Dan and I were having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So Doobie Brothers, amazing. After this podcast, I want you guys to go online and look up Doobie Brothers tour dates, and then I want you to book a flight, a Greyhound bus, get an Uber. Go see
a van with a flower on the side of it.
Yes, go see the Doobie Brothers wherever they are, and you will call me up on my phone and say, Darin, thank you for that recommendation. They were amazing.
Yeah.
Now,
how old? I got to ask. How old are the Doobie Brothers?
they've got to be in their 70s.
Okay.
Got to be.
Okay.
But they acted like they were all in their 40s.
Yeah. That's one of the things. I mean, you and I are going to see the Rushes here in a few months. Alex Lifeson, G.D. Lee,
and Anika Lillis.
And she is
a beast.
She is Neil Peart's second cousin.
That's right. She's his daughter.
Neil Peart.
She's his daughter. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Stepdaughter.
And that's one of the things that I really enjoy. I've seen them twice, but they have so much fun on the stage.
Yes.
They don't take each other seriously or themselves seriously at all.
Yeah.
Like nobody's ever going to poke more fun at Rush than Rush does themselves.
Exactly.
And they love it. And it makes the show just it's just fun the entire way through.
Yeah. So the Doobie Brothers opened. I wish that they had been the headliner. I thought they were so much better than Santana. Now, don't send me any hate mail. I like Carlos Santana. I like him, okay? I've been a fan of Carlos Santana for a very long time. I like so many of his songs. His band, my Lord, they were off the chain. Amazing. He had like 3 drummers, well, a drummer, then 2 percussionists, and they're going to town with all these Latin rhythms, and people are dancing their butts off on the lawn and everywhere. Everyone's having
Riverbend, right?
Riverbend, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's having the time of their life. Except for Carlos Santana, who most of the time has his back to the audience.
Doing a Jim Morrison
He's
thing?
kind of, I mean, not full back,
Yeah.
but most of his back is toward the audience. And he plays guitar. I don't know if you know what
I think
Carlos
he does.
Santana
Yeah.
he plays guitar. A lot of people think he's a really good guitarist.
Yeah.
My buddy Dan said, you know what, did you notice he was missing a lot of notes and he sounded kind of muffled there? And I wasn't paying a lot of attention.
Okay.
I wasn't. I was watching the drums and listening to the drums and getting into the groove that they were dropping there at Riverbend. But when Carlos Santana finally started facing the crowd, I noticed he is chewing gum like there's no tomorrow.
It's fun. I mean, at that point, who cares?
And it's like, and I don't mind, but okay, I do mind. That's one of my things. I can't watch people chew gum, and I can't stand listening to somebody chew gum. There have been many times in the house. Actually, gum is not allowed in my house anymore.
All right.
Because the kids will be chewing gum within a minute. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Yeah.
Now. But he is chewing gum, and to quote my father, he looked like a cow chewing his cud.
Yeah.
Like mouth wide open.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to bite into a well-made steak,
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, and this is like the 2 hour or the whole time he was on stage, he is chewing this gum like there's no tomorrow. And I couldn't enjoy the show because I couldn't stop watching him chewing that gum.
I tell you, it reminds me another artist who's in their 70s, AC/DC.
Yeah.
It's not
Brian
Angus
Johnson.
Young. Is it Angus Young?
Angus Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm is the one that passed. Angus Young.
Yes.
He's got that chewing thing that he does the entire time. And
Yeah.
by the way, he was hopping and skipping around that stage. I felt like an old man because when I saw them, I was 50 and I was like 2 hours in. I'm like, I want to sit down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this dude's up there duck walking and flipping and doing stuff.
Dipping and...
But the entire time he's doing the old chaw.
Like, what are you
And it's not like he was just doing it at that show. You can any YouTube video, just look at it, and he's chawing. And there's nothing in his mouth.
It's my mother-in-law. He's up there gomming on something. Stop gomming on everything.
It looks like he's going at a really big sandwich.
Yeah. Well, we're enjoying the show. Despite the gum, we're still enjoying the show. And we had lawn seats, and we brought stadium seats that you would put on a bleacher.
Yeah.
Because the last time I sat on the ground, my ass was killing me for a week. I mean, it just hurt my back. It hurt my legs. It hurt everything. So Dan and I were sitting there. Everything's cool. It was sprinkling a little bit, and we had raincoats, and I had a poncho, and Dan had his umbrella.
Yeah.
And the rain's fine. But then during like the really, really boring part of the show, Carlos went into like a 23-minute guitar solo that nobody I knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
And the crowd starts leaving. I mean, they were leaving by the dozens. They were just clearing out of there. And then it started lightninging. It started thundering.
Yeah.
And so Carlos goes up there and says, guys, listen, unfortunately, we're going to have to cut the show short. Your safety is our main priority. There's lightning. And in my experience, anytime there's problems with weather always wins.
Yeah.
And so I'm sorry, but we're going to cut the show short. But before we go, we're going to do one last song, and we're going to do Smooth. And everybody lost their mind because that's why it's like, if we leave without hearing Smooth,
Yeah, it could be a riot.
So they're doing Smooth, and they sound really good. And I didn't know how good they were going to sound without Rob Thomas, because Rob Thomas wrote Smooth and sings it, and he was with the Matchbox 20s. So one of the guys in Santana's band is singing, and he's pretty good. Okay, so they're doing Smooth, and they get toward the end of the song. And everyone is now really clearing out. But the band goes, give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Give me your heart, make it... And I'm like, okay.
All right.
They must have done it a dozen times.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm like, okay. For someone who's so concerned about us getting out of there before lightning strikes and kills us all, end the song.
Yes.
End it so we can get in the car and go home.
It's like the Return of the King extended version. Okay, just get on the boat and go already,
And
for
then
the love
forget
of
about
it.
it,
Yeah.
you know? But they just kept... And I wish I'd counted it now, but I have no idea how many times they did it. Anywho, so if you're keeping score at home, Doobie Brothers A+, Santana, I'm going to give a B-.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But go see the Doobie Brothers.
Irritable Dad Syndrome was brought to you this week by Diff Liquid Concentrated Wallpaper Stripper. With its unique enzyme action, Diff dissolves old paste and cuts wallpaper removal time in half. Hi, I'm Dave Lay. Summer is upon us, and it just keeps getting hotter and hotter. There's no better time to stay inside in an air-conditioned home with some cold beer and a bottle of Diff.
That's right.
While everyone else is outside sweating their butts off, you can be inside where it's nice and cool and remove some of that nasty wallpaper you've been staring at since 1994. So what are you waiting for? Pick up a case at your corner hardware store and get stripping with Diff.
A little while ago, I was talking about Jim Steinman, who wrote Total Eclipse of the Heart and I Need a Hero and Making Love Out of Nothing at All, and that one of his songs was used for a bug commercial, a bug spray commercial, and I called it Vivo. The company, the product is Zevo. So my apologies to Zevo. Here I am insulting you in your horrible commercial, and then I insulted you by calling you the wrong name. It's also not Devo, but I kept saying Vivo, and it's Zevo.
Fun fact is, for a brief period, we had a presence on Vivo. It's a video site. There's actually quite a few Irritable Dad Syndrome videos on Vivo.
That's right.
If for all our Vivo viewers out there.
So if I negatively impacted Vivo, I apologize also. But yeah, big screw up on Darin's part. What do I know?
Are we not men? We are Devo. Are we not men? Devo.
Cameron had a graduation party.
He did.
You came to the house. Bess came to the house. It was a pretty good showing.
Yeah.
You know what?
He had good cake.
We had a Costco cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But Cameron was worried. There was some friends of his who thought they weren't going to be able to come.
Okay.
And by God, everybody showed up.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody showed up. I thought we was going to run out of cake.
And I know
we did not run out of. We had taco bowls.
Yeah.
So I made a whole entire crock pot, or crack pot as I started calling it, because people think the taco bowls are made out of crack.
Yeah.
I had an entire crock pot of taco meat and an entire crock pot of rice, and I ended up throwing almost all that, or half that rice away today. But yeah, taco party.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It's a good time.
Kids are having a good time. I ripped the crotch out of my pants.
Yeah.
The wind blew and knocked over somebody's plate, and so sour cream went all over our brand new deck. So I reached down and I'm wiping sour cream up off our deck and
Yeah.
ripped my entire
The arse she
crotch.
blows.
God, Libby thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
And she's like, Darin ripped his crotch.
I don't think no
Darin
one would
ripped
have
his-"
noticed if she hadn't said anything.
No, nobody would have noticed at all if Darin had, that's so hilarious that Darin ripped out his crotch. Everybody. And she's like pointing to my crotch.
Yeah.
Show him your crotch, Darin.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I don't know what Darin does with his crotch, because he rips out his pants in the crotch on almost every pair of jeans and shorts and it is true.
Yeah.
I've had so many pair of jeans that ripped out in the crotch, and now this is the fourth or fifth pair of shorts I've had that ripped out in the crotch. Libby says, what do you do with your crotch? I'm like, I walk around, I sit down, and occasionally I stand up.
Yeah.
I ain't Mick Jagger. I'm not doing anything crazy with my crotch. don't know. I don't know why my crotch keeps, but those are my favorite pair of shorts. Of course they are my favorite pair of shorts.
Yeah.
And they ripped down the crotch with my neighbor Gary standing there looking at me.
That's usually, I mean, I don't change a clothing. I don't change anything until it rips and tears.
That's true.
It didn't happen all at once like yours, but I noticed that the seat of my jeans had worn a hole in them.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that the seat of the underwear that I was wearing at the time had a hole.
Yeah.
So
what do you do with your underwear, Mike?
For the whole day, in theory, I was completely exposed in the most inopportune area of exposure.
That's right.
I made a list of everywhere that I sat that day.
Trying to trace back what the possible cause.
I made the proper things that needed to be done to those surfaces. Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. I do want to point out, for those of you who are not from the area that we're from, we're not just making up these graduations. See, when I was a kid, you graduated, you had your damn party the day of the graduation.
Right, that night.
And then nobody ever talked about it again.
No.
And then I found out...
These parties are going well into the next century.
Yeah, I was told that Andrew's graduation party was on a certain date. And then I was surprised to find out that graduation was before that. And I made the mistake of saying, well...
What happened?
If his party's there, then why is the graduation here? Well, that's just what they do, how they do it. But then I also found that there were graduation parties on that day.
Yeah.
There's been graduation parties going on for weeks. There's probably some happening this weekend, I would guess.
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, we planned ours. We knew that a bunch of people would have them closer to graduation. Yeah. So we threw ours in June, and sure enough, Andrew had his the same day. We went to 3 graduation parties the day we went to your son's graduation.
If you're from a one-horse town with a single Dollar General and a Jiffy Lube like I am, you're sitting there thinking, well, there's only 30 kids in the school anyway. How many graduation parties are you going to have? You literally just have one party, and the kids take turns
passing around, licking the cake. Yeah.
Licking the cake. But not here, man. Not in the 2026s.
Oh, my Lord. Yes, so many graduation parties. And one of the highlights of my graduation party, Mike went and used my bathroom, and he came out and he says, "Have you seen your toilet?"
Blew my mind.
I said, "What's wrong with it?" I thought somebody had thrown up, or somebody might have left a special present inside said toilet and didn't flush. And Mike's like, "No, come here. So, and you took me into our guest bathroom to show me my toilet.
Well, you didn't believe me.
No, I believed you.
I wanted you to experience your toilet with me. Here, look. So this is a audio podcast.
Yes.
The people who aren't watching this aren't going to see.
It's the Coriolis effect.
Well, no, because all toilets have that.
Well, unless you're below the equator.
Darin has one of those toilets. Okay, so you guys know remember malls? You go to the mall,
I do.
And they'd have that stupid thing that you would put a penny or a quarter in, and you go.
Yes,
and down,
I remember that. Yes.
Down, and at the bottom it goes, and then and then like, oh, do it again, and it was more from big donation to get money from us.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
But that's what his toilet does. It has this little track at the top where the water shoots out and goes round
in another. You're going the wrong direction.
It has a whole path that it takes on the way down. So
it's kind of like watching Tron.
Yeah, it's like, so let's just say you take a normal human and it drops down directly in the center of the toilet, floats as it should, and then you flush it and it goes down the toilet.
Check your diet.
You don't need that action.
Right.
Let's say you are even unfortunate enough that you have an iceberg. Let's say you... Let's just say you
discussed
ate well.
With Ann and Dave what an iceberg was.
Let's say you ate well the previous day.
Check.
A normal toilet can handle that. But occasionally, you'll go to Taco Bell, China House,
P.F. Chang's,
Arby's, gas station, hot dogs.
Yeah.
And you will. It'll be less of a sniper shot and more of a shotgun blast into the toilet. Your toilet will go round and
Yes.
collect that and take it to its proper destination. Meaning,
Take
if
it to its new home.
meaning if you shit at Darin's house, you don't have to do the courtesy wipe with toilet paper in case you have, let's just say, painted the house. The water will just take care of it. It's just a feat of engineering.
Painted.
I've never seen. I was as impressed with your toilet as I was the first time I saw a push button toilet.
Oh, okay.
You know, where they have where you just push the
I
button
mean,
and it
honest to God,
flushes.
the look on your face, I've never seen you so excited.
I
And,
wanted to video it, but you were acting like I was a weirdo, so I didn't want to.
You always act like a weirdo.
But did you know your toilet did that when you bought it?
Of course I did. We bought it specifically.
I'd
And
never heard of a toilet like
That's
that.
the toilet where you can flush like a dozen golf balls, but the guy's like, you don't do that. That's one of the
I
selling
believe
points.
it now.
You can flush a dozen golf balls in this toilet. Don't. Just don't.
Flush a fawn, a baby deer down that thing, and it would go straight.
Of all the things, a fawn.
You know.
A fawn.
You know.
You can flush a fawn.
Yeah.
That son bitch.
Yeah.
Time now for the Costco story of the week.
I went to Costco to pick up Cameron's graduation cake. Now, we have ordered birthday cakes at Costco a dozen times, more. I don't know. I've lost count of how many birthday cakes we've gotten at Costco. So one of the reasons why we became members of Costco is because I kept asking Chris Michael to order birthday cakes at Costco. And he always would. And then when it was time to pick it up, sometimes Chris would go get it because he's a member, and he would go, he was getting his 2,000 pounds of aluminum foil. And
He's a prepper.
Dog food and kitty
Yeah.
litter. So we're members at Costco, and I went, and like I said, I've ordered, I don't know how many of these cakes. I put in my order for Cameron's cake, and I was so excited because we usually get the birthday cake that has the 3 balloons on it.
Yeah,
And-
classic.
Yeah, the classic.
That's what we get
This-
when we celebrate Antonio Banderas'
exactly.
birthday.
It's the gold standard.
Yeah.
So I made an order for my cake and put it in, and it's supposed to pick it up on Friday, and everything was good. So I go back to the Costco on a Friday to pick it up, and they bring out this round little cake, and I said, "Oh no, that's not right. That's somebody else's cake." And they said, "It says congratulations, Cameron." And I thought, okay. Then they went and checked the order. Who f***ed it up? I f***ed it up. I checked the 10-inch cake instead of the sheet cake.
Okay.
And the look on my face is like, oh my God, how did I screw this up? The lady in the bakery there at Costco, she said, tell you what, do you have a few minutes? Can you hang out? I said, yeah. She goes, I can take the icing off of this cake and re-ice it, and I can put it out, and someone in the store will buy a plain cake. And she says, we have some sheet cakes. If you can wait a few minutes, I can decorate you a fresh one. And I'm like, holy crap. So I waited for like 10 minutes.
Oh, so wait. Okay, so I misunderstood. She wasn't transplanting the
No,
icing. That's,
no.
Yeah.
She scraped the icing off of the circle cake,
Yeah.
and then re-iced it with just white icing,
Okay.
and then put it on the shelf
Yeah.
for someone to buy just a generic.
Okay. For me, the next time I go and I'm
Exactly.
celebrating Tim Burton's birthday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, did Darin put that cake back?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then she redecorated. She decorated right there.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Cameron, with the cap and gown, 2026 and everything. And that was awesome. And I
Yeah.
told her, I said, you should be employee of the month. And when I went up to the front and I checked out, and the lady said, did you find everything okay? I said, yeah. Lady in the back there, she deserves to be employee of the month.
Yeah.
And so I hope they give it to her because she did me what the kids call a solid.
This has been the Costco story of the week.
Well, the day after the party, we had cleaned up almost everything the night after everybody left. You know how many people just left their can just wherever they were? Like, I'm going to drink this Sprite. I think it's fine here on the table. And they just
Yeah.
walk away.
Yeah.
So we picked up all the cans, we threw away all the plates, and we cleaned up all the leftovers and boxed them up and put them in the fridge and did the dishes. And we did all that, and we were just exhausted. And we watched an episode of something, and we went to bed. And the next day, it was a beautiful day, absolutely beautiful, and we slept in and we relaxed all day long. We did nothing the day after the party except watch television, and we all took a little nappy naps.
Okay.
And I was editing the podcast.
Okay.
I was editing an episode because that's relaxing for me. I love doing that. And I'm sitting there. Like I said, we were sitting there almost all day with beautiful weather. And then I look out the window and I'm like, looks like there's a storm coming.
Yeah.
Right? We still have all the chairs that I borrowed from you in the yard, and we have the tables that we borrowed from Jason Durbin, and the tents that we borrowed from Jason Durbin are still set up in the yard. And I said, Jacob, Cameron, let's go take these tents down before they blow up and go on to the neighbors' yards. And then we ended up paying Jason Durbin for his tents. So we said, okay. And we go out there, and the second we put our hand on the tent, it starts pouring down rain. And Jacob and Cameron and myself are all saying, we had all day to do this. The wind was blowing, rain was blowing sideways. Rain was coming up from the ground. And we're taking down these chairs and folding up tables, and we're trying to get these tents disassembled in a monsoon. And we had all day. We had all day to take them down. Anyway, so we put them in the garage, and they were just dripping wet. And then the next day, when the sun came back out, we hung everything out, let it dry, real nice. And then we put everything away. And by the way, I forgot to bring your chairs back tonight. I hope you don't need them soon.
I did have a brief thought when the storm hit. I bet that son of a bitch left my chairs out there.
We folded them up and put them under the deck where they were fine.
Get it?
Speaking of storms, we had some tornadoes last night. Did you know that?
That's right. Yes, I saw that.
So Bess is in a number of cults. She's in the Buy Nothing cult, where just random people will show up and take from their front porch. And she's also in this other thing. She follows the Southwest Ohio Weather Freak. And we get into our newest argument. So for a long time, the worst argument that we'd had was about the best pancake.
And who got the best pancake?
Yeah, and I still just mentioning that.
Yeah,
I get a little, I get a little, because it's the best. It's the best one. I should have the best one, not because
you made it.
I made it because I made it. Like if she made the pancakes, then he or she who makes
don't want to
it
be sexist
should choose who gets the best one. And it had gone on too long. Anyway, our new argument has come about from what weather app are we trusting? Now, I come at this argument from the standpoint of I don't like my weather app either. The Weather Channel app is the one I use. I hate the Weather Channel, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what the weather is, it's a disaster.
Yes.
It could say that it's sunny, and it'll show a picture of a kid with like a nuclear bomb on their skin. And it'll say like massive heat wave coming. Your kids have 5 seconds to be in the sun before they die.
Before they implode. Yeah.
If it's going to sprinkle a little bit, there's a picture of a duck with its bill blown around the back of its head. There's ads for prepper stuff. It's insane. Ads keep popping up all over everything.
Are you prepared?
Before you ask, yes, I've even purchased the premium version that says it gets rid of ads. It doesn't.
Wait. You purchased a weather app.
Yeah.
Okay.
Subscription.
I have a free thing on my phone.
Okay.
And that's what I look at, and I see what the temperature is.
Here's the I don't care what temperature it is. Okay. I care about if our house is going to implode.
Me. I see what the temperature is. I see if it's going to rain that day.
Okay. So the other thing the app does if you buy the premium is you get 15-minute increments on the forecast, which is pretty nice in situations like that.
Okay.
But anyway, we get into arguments because Southwest Ohio Weather Freak will get on there, and it's like he's trying to, I assume it's a he. The way he writes his post, it's a he. He's got a he-ness all over him. He tries to make it, it's like a Michael, it's all caps. It's like a Michael Bay movie. We're all going to die.
I don't think so.
And then I'll see that, and then I'll go to the Weather Channel, and there's still, you're all going to die, but it's like, just for a few minutes. And then, some of you will die, be resurrected. Some of you won't. What are you going to do? That's how the Weather Channel goes at it. So I see that tornadoes are possible. Bess has been watching the Southwest Ohio Weather Freak last night for I don't know how many hours. I go to bed at about 10:30, a respectable hour for a man of my age.
Yes.
About 10:30. I was proud of myself.
Yeah.
At midnight, the light comes on. Bess is like, we're all in the basement. There's tornadoes. A tornado, what's it called when there's one knocking on your front door?
Warning.
A warning. There was a tornado warning, and I could hear the sirens going off. And I thought, it's the big one.
Yeah.
It's time. Mother Nature's about to tell me to suck it.
That's
right? All these years.
Call your loved ones.
Call your loved ones, get in the basement. So I put on my clothes because I'm not a psychopath.
Right.
And I go down, we come to the basement door, and I had to pee.
Right.
And I had a brief moment where I thought, you know what?
How long is this tornado going to last?
And there's no like wind blowing out there. Now I've seen enough Twister movies to know that there's a point where you're in the center of the storm,
right?
And it's like Barnaby. Everything's nice and there's no wind or anything blowing. Is that Barnaby? What's Barnaby?
Barnaby, I have no clue what you're
So I've seen these Twister movies where you get the center of the storm and it's all perfectly calm and nothing's happening,
right?
And that's when the know-it-all, the Dwight Schrute says, actually, we're all about to die.
Right.
And I got a twinge of fear.
You see Helen Hunt.
I'm like, I'm not going to just pee. Now, we have a drain in there, but I'm not going to pee in the drain like a weirdo.
No.
So I peed in the bathroom. And then while I'm peeing, I'm looking at the weather app. And I see that the warning only lasts for another 15 minutes. And I also, what's that? I don't hear the sirens anymore. So I think there's no wind.
Right.
We only got 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
The Weather Channel says it's up at Miami University. That's leagues away from here.
Yes.
As the crow flies.
Yes.
So I think we're out of danger. So I yell down the stairs to my family who's cowering down here. I'm going back to bed. It's in Miami University and the sirens aren't going off. And then Andrew says, yeah, there's no tornado. I get back into bed. He came up. He went to his bedroom. I went to our bedroom.
Right.
And I lay down. And as I'm laying my head on the pillow, I hear the sirens kick up again.
Yeah.
But then I went to sleep. Because here's the thing. You don't get to, what's that called? No takebacks? Like, it's either tornadoing or it's not tornadoing.
Right.
Like, if we've got something out there that's so intent on blowing me away that it's going to circle around and come back, who am I to get in its way?
Well, I turned on my old TV channel and was watching them, and they were explaining where it was. And then it got to a point where most of the stuff was in Florence. Florence, y'all. Local people get that joke. So it was in Florence, and there was an active tornado, and get to your basement now. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm listening to them, and I'm like, okay, I hope everybody in Florence is okay. I did wish everybody okay. And then I'm like, move your head a little bit, Kevin. And I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, it looks like Butler County's fine. Looks like we're good.
Looks like it's fine.
Yeah. And then I went to bed, and Libby asked me, she says, do we need to go to the basement? And I said, quote,
yeah, what do you...
I was done. I was asleep probably 10 minutes before you gave up on it.
Time now for the Waffle House Story of the Week.
I have been chomping at the bit for 2 days to tell this story because Libby, Cameron, and I, we were to a orientation at the University of Cincinnati. On the way home, we are starving to death, and we're going to go eat somewhere. Where do you want to eat? Where do you want to eat? I don't care. Where do you want to eat? I don't know. Wherever you want to eat. Any place is fine with me. Any place is fine with me. I finally said, let's go to Waffle House because it's close. Never had a bad meal at the Waffle House, and I was really craving Waffle House. So we pull into the Waffle House, and our initial thought was, are they open? Because there's only one other car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I have never been in a Waffle House where we didn't have to wait at least a few minutes to get a booth. Usually they're always packed, and they're packed because they have 12 tables. So it gives the impression that they're doing a steady business.
Yeah.
So we get in there, and we're the only ones there. And there's only one guy there, and he looks at us and he says, welcome to Waffle House.
Oh,
I said, okay. And we're the only ones there. And we sit down, and he's like, do you know what you want? Well, I'm going to look here real quick. I do know I want some ice water. Libby ordered her drink. Cameron ordered a chocolate milk.
Okay.
It is, and I'm trying not to exaggerate here, but it's probably close to 90 degrees inside said Waffle House. It is hot. And Libby's like, it is really hot in here, which is what you say when it's hot. And the guy's like, yeah, well, I don't really notice because I'm always, there cooking. And we're like, okay, all right, well, that's a good point. But he knows that we think it's hot.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do anything. He takes our order, and then he goes over and he's doing the cooking. So there's one guy running the Waffle House. And we're like, what's going to happen if business picks up? This is going to be, quote, interesting, unquote.
Yeah.
So we're there, and he brings us our food. It's still hot.
Yeah.
Like really, really hot. And Libby's like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. We need to eat and then go. Finally, a second employee of the Waffle House comes in through one of the side doors there at the back, and he said, you know what's so hot? Somebody turned on the heat. And we're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Columbo.
Then he starts complaining about the lady who runs the place. And he says, if she's cold, she makes sure that everybody is hot. And it's not about her. It's not about her comfort. It should be about her customers. Because if your customers are too hot, you need to turn on the air. You don't turn on the heat. You turn on the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Now, I know that in the summer, if you're sitting next to the window, you're going to get hot because of the sunlight. Now, it's in the winter, and you're sitting next to the window, you're going to be cold because the glass is cold.
Yeah.
And that, in the winter, is when you need to turn on the heat. It's summertime.
Okay.
Now we need to not turn on the heat. We need to turn on the air conditioning.
Yeah.
But if she's cold, then she makes sure that everybody is hot.
It's nice
And he goes on.
It's nice to know that the Waffle House has a continuing education program.
He goes,
It's HVAC.
He goes on.
Yeah.
And on.
That's
and on. And it's safe to say that he talked to us.
Yeah.
The remainder of our visit we finished our meal, and he was still talking.
It sounds like he should be on the show.
Yeah. A lady came in, so now we have two customers, four of us, Libby, Cameron, and I, and then this lady. And he starts talking to the lady, and he's telling her the same thing. If you're hot, you turn on the air conditioning.
Yeah.
If you're cold, then you turn on the heat. But the lady who runs the place is a stuffy, old woman.
Okay. Yeah.
She's a stuffy, old woman who, when she's hot, she makes sure everybody else is cold. And if she's cold, she makes sure that everybody else is hot. And it's not about her. It's about the customer. And the other guy who took our order was just standing there. And then dude says, you know what I'm going to do? One of these days, I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to drive south and I'm going to get me an ice scraper. And I'm going to ask somebody, do you know what this is? And if they say no, I'm going to throw it away and I'm going to say, I'm home.
That's a solid plan.
And then I'm going to get a one-room apartment and find the nearest fishing hole. So then the lady that strikes interest in her, she's like, you know what? There's a lot of people who go fishing down the street from where I live, but I don't know if you can go fishing there. If you live there, you can go fishing. You can go fishing pert near everywhere you go, but you got to watch out. Because, and I had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to miss any of this.
Yeah.
So I went and I used the bathroom as fast as I possibly could.
Yeah.
And when I came back to the table, geese are mean. Them geese, you don't go up near the geese because they will bite you. You don't, because if a geese gets too hot or too cold, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then the lady says something about her golden doodle something terrier likes to chase the geese, and I had this look on my eyes like, oh, for sake. And Cameron about lost it, and we're trying not to laugh because he's standing right next to our table. He's like, I could reach over.
You became the entertainment for him.
I could reach over and touch him, right? And I'm trying not to just lose everything I have. And then Cameron's like biting his tongue
That's awesome.
I'm like, well, listen, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you're not too hot when you get out of here or too cold.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. But I got in the car and I started her up and had the air conditioning going. And then I reached up for my phone. Libby's like, what are you doing? I'm putting this on the rundown right now. And then I texted you.
Yeah.
I said, because I don't know if you remember the story you told about Giant Eagle and the birthday cake.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
It's the same caliber.
It's the same caliber of story. But boy, we got more than just a meal at the Waffle House that time.
This has been the Waffle House Story of the Week.
You know what we never did? We've recorded all the audio.
Oh.
We never went live.
So we don't have any video of this?
No. We talked about all the video.
We've talked about how sexy
we talked it up.
And there's no video of us.
No, not a single minute. And I put an announcement that we're live. Son of a bitch.
That story's never going to go.
No. I can still make videos of it. It just won't have us talking.
Okay.
Now we're live. Because I was just like, why is nobody saying anything? Because nobody's here.
That's right. Oh my God.
It's time now for the Kroger Story of the Week.
So, Mike.
Yes.
Before the party.
Yes.
Cameron and I, we went to Kroger to buy some ice so that we could have icy cold drinks.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm getting
frosty beverages.
I'm getting a couple of 20-pound bags of ice at Kroger. And I've never really thought about it. I've always been one of the ice is ice. Yeah. Okay. You buy the ice, you put your stuff on it, it gets cold. Boom.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle. Yeah. You go home.
Yeah.
So there was this giant sign on the ice maker, on the ice machine, the thing that holds the ice, the freezer, as it were, at Kroger. And I'm going to read this. It says, why our ice is better.
Oh.
Exclamation point.
Okay.
We have the most extensive water filtration system available to provide you with absolute pure ice.
Okay.
So their ice is pure.
Yeah, they have a Brita filter.
Yeah, it's softened.
What?
And when they soften their ice, it removes calcium and iron. Okay. It's purified, Mike, by double carbon filters and a reverse osmosis filtration system.
Yeah, a Brita filter.
Bill Nye, the science guy or something? Yeah. It's treated with ultraviolet light to eliminate any bacteria. And it's lab tested to ensure purity, quality, and your confidence.
Yes, science.
Who farted? It's ice.
It's ice. It's ice.
Now, it's like from now on, whenever I go to buy a bag of ice, I'm going to ask these 4 questions. Is it softened? Is it purified? Is it treated? And most importantly, has it been lab tested?
I don't want softened ice.
You're telling me, I'm calling, I don't think they lab tested their ice.
They don't have a lab.
And what kind of lab is it?
And what test did you run on it? Is it cold? Do you have a thermometer and you just have a guy come over with a lab coat and say, yep, that's ice?
You've got mice running around there eating the ice, making sure that they don't grow another tail.
Tiny mouse cups with some ice shavings in them.
My question is, what the hell?
And Bob the mouse says, hey, they cold.
But here's the thing. It's just like, is the ice company, are they hurting? Do they have to run a campaign? Guys, we got to figure out a way to sell our ice more than those other ice.
Yeah, ice is a thing you just accidentally have anyway. I think that's how the market started. It's like, we got all this ice over here. Well, put it in bags and put it out there. Somebody will buy it, you know?
But I mean, it's ice.
Ice, baby.
It's ice.
What's don't understand.
No person buying ice gives the first amount of a about any of those points.
Of those things.
No.
Because
The main question that people have when they buy ice is no, do we have enough? How many bags do we need?
Yes.
Do we need the big bag or the little bag? If you want to sell more ice, help people out with that. Just have pictures of crowds, and you point to the crowd, and it should say equals X numbers of what size ice.
Yes.
That's all. If you do that, you are going to outsell all the other weirdo ice people. Our ice comes from blue water,
ice, baby.
And then the counter thing was like, oh, water's not really blue, so what's in the blue water, people?
Yeah, that's right.
This has been the Kroger Story of the Week.
I just remembered Letterman, and every night the top 10 list or the word of the day or something was brought to you by Crystal Clear Party Ice. And I never got tired of Crystal Clear Party Ice. Every night I would say it word for word, and I was just like, but now I wonder if Crystal Clear Party Ice, if it was softened, purified, treated, and lab tested.
I'm not buying any Kroger ice now.
They're pulling our chain.
Yeah.
I really think they're just making a big deal out of
somebody in the marketing department wants a promotion.
This portion of Irritable Dad Syndrome is brought to you by Crystal Clear Party Ice. It's not a party without party ice. And it's not crystal clear party ice unless it's actually crystal clear. The way party ice is supposed to be. Have you been to a party where the ice was cloudy? How did that make you feel? Like a loser. Crystal Clear Party Ice is really clear. And it comes in a bag. Crystal Clear Party Ice, now available in Crystal Clear, Semi-Clear, and the all-new Opaque. Visit our website at www.partyice.com and find out how you can win $1 million worth of Crystal Clear Party Ice for your next party, wedding, or get-together. Ah, Party Ice. Back to you, Duck Lips.
I said to myself, boy, this could be almost too much entertainment,
So part of this makes me wonder, there's all kinds of weird stuff that happens in organizations. That almost seems like somebody lost a bet and had to make that sign. Because that Andrew does broadcasting. So he was in the student broadcasting thing, and he was broadcasting just about every sports event that Lakota West was doing. And we noticed one night when we were listening to him, they kept mentioning cherries, like constantly. It's like, that's a cherry of a shot from the left, and he would just pop up randomly.
A cherry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when Andrew came home that night, or it might have been the next day, Bess was like, "What's with the cherry thing?" He started laughing, and he said that they were doing a thing where every once in a while, just to keep things, fun. They'll pick a word that they've got to work into the broadcast somehow. And it's like whoever does it the funniest way or the best way.
Tell you what, sounds like he pulled the old ceiling fan on that move. You got that right.
So, that makes me feel better about not knowing what the hell they're talking about sometimes in the sports broadcasting. Because I can't think that they're the first group of kids to figure this out. It's got to be like a thing that happens.
Well, I went to a baseball game with some guys when I worked at Channel 9, and they're like, can of corn, can of corn, can of corn. I'm like, what are you talking about? Turns out can of corn is a thing, but I thought they were screwing with me.
Yeah.
So there's a cherry of a shot there.
Yeah. He threw that from downtown at the Loose Moose. It's just...
And that, my friends, is the inside joke of the day.
Yes. Darren and I are going to enjoy that ourselves.
Maybe one of these days you'll hear what happened at the Loose Moose.
We have at least one other listener that's enjoying this right now.
We can't tell the story, but I promise you it was epic.
Coming up on the next Irritable Dad Syndrome. Is it illegal to talk to a dolphin?
They're telling me don't go close enough to this dolphin that's going to alter their behavior.
Well, if they see you, they're going to react immediately, right?
Also, do these people realize that I'm in Ohio?
Yeah.
There are no dolphins in Ohio.
And if you do see a dolphin in Ohio...
Right, call the cops.
Yeah.
Plus, why some fashion experts say the perm is making a comeback. Next week on Irritable Dad Syndrome.
Oh, we've had a lot of fun. We're going to cut this one loose for tonight, we want you to go on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. Tell your friends to follow Irritable Dad Syndrome on Facebook. And, hey, go to irritabledadsyndrome.com. If you'd like to become a patron, you can do that there. And when you become a patron, you become our best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of all of our best friends
Yes.
are in our patron program.
They are.
You get free. It's really fun. Well, you
get access to all kinds of most of the videos of our episodes. This one's a little,
So
it's like every possible combination of ways to fuck up. We're like the Doctor Strange of for podcasts.
That's right.
You know, where he has to like live every possible reality, and then
That's right.
Like this is the one. This is the one where everything was perfect on the visual side, and we didn't record any of it. I've been down here with like I got like spaghetti stains on my shirt. I got my like half unshaven, zit on my forehead. We're in perfect 4K. The one where we're both coming at it like we just got off we're on the set.
Yes.
Ready to roll.
Yes.
None of it.
Dude, nothing.
See you next week.
See you next week on Irritable Dad Syndrome.
Irritable Dad Syndrome is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
I think it would be awesome
advised.
I think it would be great if you started recording.
We complement each other very well today.
I think
we look fantastic.
Fantastic. It's like I'm looking there. I'm like, is that Don Draper? Yeah, it's fun. Stuffy old woman. Heretofore, have you ever walked in and asked any of these questions? Is your ice, does it meet any of these standards? Well, I guess I'm going to Food City.
Yeah.
Irritable Dad Syndrome is brought to you by Uncle Chappie's Soothing Miracle Lip Balm and listeners. Is brought to you by Uncle Chappie's Soothing Miracle Lip Balm and listeners by. Dang it. Irritable Dad Syndrome is brought to you by Uncle Chappie's Soothing Miracle Lip Balm and miracles.
I'm going to give the folks what they want to hear. You hear that? Yeah. A little bit of a Waterloo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to add something, and then I self-edited. I was like, that's stupid. Don't say that.
One of these days, I'm going to get me an ice scraper, and I'm going to drive south. I'm just going to keep driving south, and eventually, someone's going to say, I'm going to... I had a high school teacher...
Oh, yeah, let's talk about those.
I had a high school teacher pass away.
Oh,
I'm not going to... Care to rephrase your statement? Yeah, I remember you saying, hey, you want me to hit record? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
I just did that. I just never went live. I mean, we sound great.
I'm just so happy that we recorded.
You know what I might do? I've toyed with the idea
of best episodes ever.
I've toyed with the idea of doing this before, and I'm in some podcast groups, and they've said absolutely don't do this. But I'm like 5 years in. What's it going to hurt?
What's that?
I've toyed with the idea of just having random video of us play, and then play the edited podcast audio under it. Nothing syncing up with. Just see if anybody
see a monkey run across the stage. Yeah.
All right, let's end this thing.
Okay.
I gotta make popcorn.
Yeah. Is that what you call it now?